Ripple, they just crossed a line that most people don't realize actually exists, and it could permanently change how crypto plugs into the US banking system. Today, we're talking about a huge regulatory development that puts Ripple, XRP, and really RLUSD in a very small but powerful club with implications that go far beyond just the price movements of one day. The OCC has given conditional approval to the Ripple National Trust Bank. We'll talk about what that really means, but understand this is one of the most important moments, not just for Ripple, not just for XRP, but crypto at large, stablecoins, custody, enterprise adoption. It's only one side of the story here. At the same time, we see right now Wall Street sending out a warning shot. AI darlings are getting hit hard. Tech is dragging the market lower, and investors are quietly asking, are we near the top? Is this a bubble? We'll discuss. Small caps, though, breaking out, and historically, Ethereum. Ethereum tends to move when the Russell 2000 moves. If that relationship holds, the next step in this cycle could be bigger than most people understand. Let's take a look at these stories. There's quite a bit going on here. First and foremost, Ripple bank licensing update. This was a big one. This is the one we've been waiting for, and I thought it was going to take much longer than it's looking like it is. I keep getting surprised time and time again about the speed that they're getting things done. The OCC has granted conditional approval for the Ripple National Trust Bank. Remember, this plugs them directly into the Federal Reserve once this is final. Basically, RLUSD will be trustless in terms of there's no risk. Your dollars are held at the Fed deposit. That's like nothing else in this industry. This is a massive win for RLUSD. Its regulatory compliance joins 60 other national trust banks under the OCC supervision, enables direct payments, custody services that only banks can do, and final approval pending pre-opening requirements. Now, what does this mean? What is pre-conditional approval here? Well, what it actually means, think of it like a learner's permit before your actual driver's license. The OCC has reviewed Ripple's business model and said, yes, now Ripple just has to pass the final road test here, proving that they have the capital, the security, and staff in place to operate safely. It's not a maybe, it's really a green light with a checklist. That's what we have here. We are so close. And again, it's amazing how quickly they are moving. We only need 9 more to hit our first kind of metric, our first milestone here at the Zhao DAO. Remember, the first DAO in XRP ledger history, right now it's Salmon Wallet and Bifrost Wallet you can use to join the Zhao DAO. $10, lifetime membership, have a voice in the future of XRP, sharing the profits that the DAO makes. It's easy. You always self-custody your own XRP, which is the coin. XRP is the coin of the Zhao DAO. This is the future of this blockchain. It's great to see Dirk and Expector getting involved with this. We had a great Spaces the other night. This is the happening spot. If you want to participate in the future of the XRP ledger, you got to be part of the Zhao DAO. Link down below. And in the pinned comment, click on it, use your self-custody wallet, you get your NFT, and you're part of the DAO. This is the future of this blockchain. Join up today. We need 9 more people to hit that first milestone here. Now, U.S. banks, they don't like what happened with Ripple today. They are pushing back on the crypto trust charter. They don't want crypto entering their little private club here. The American Banker Association, ABA, is questioning the OCC's conditional approval of national trust charters. And again, it's not just Ripple, it's Ripple, First National Digital Currency Bank, BitGo, Fidelity Digital Assets, and Paxos Trust Company. So there's a few of them here. The OCC says these new entrants will strengthen the financial systems, but traditional banks, they're not convinced. Well, they probably know it will strengthen the financial system, and that's what scares them. Of course, they're pushing back. You can't stop progress and the money and the power that crypto has here. This is getting done and quickly, and it's going to be a game changer, a big one, you best believe here. Ripple hit a major milestone in Europe. So it wasn't just that bank charter here. FINMA-regulated Amina Bank is now live with Ripple Payments, becoming the first European blockchain to deploy Ripple-licensed end-to-end payment solutions in production. This isn't a sandbox. It's not some sort of testing. It's a regulated European bank running real cross-border payment rails. If this happened in any other year, it would be the story of the year. Nowadays, it's an afterthought, just so you understand how far we've come. This enables near real-time instant payments. We understand that. Seamless bridging of fiat to stablecoin rails, support for RLUSD and other stablecoins built specifically for institutional and crypto native clients here. Europe has no shortage of crypto activity, but very few examples of bank integration, regulated live payment infrastructure. Ripple, a leader in the future of finance in Europe. This is a global enterprise here. And of course, remember, the fuel to Ripple's fire is XRP and the XRP ledger. It's what it's all about. Market update today. We saw tech dragging down Wall Street a little bit here. The S&P 500 had the worst 3 days in quite some time. The worst day in three weeks. Pulled down by failing AI superstars. Broadcom down 11% despite beating earnings. Oracle down 4.5%. Nvidia down 3.3%. Investors, are they starting to question if AI is hitting the top? Is this a bubble? What I really think it is, though, and this is just my guess, you have a lot of people that have investments in AI and they're locking in those profits. So December 31st, they can say, these are our gains for the year. We have a successful fund, and you want to re-up with us for another year in 2026. I think it's just profit taking. It's been a great year for AI, and that's all it is, in my opinion. I don't think it means we've hit a bubble. I don't think we've hit the top. I don't think anything is going to slow down. Quite the opposite. I think it will speed up next year. But I think a lot of people are just locking in profits. And that's what brings the clients back for the next year because you perform. We see this guy, I don't know how to say his name, Vibhu. He's from Solana, however the heck you say his name. And he was attacking XRP, and we've seen this about face here, the Solana dev. In November, he unexpectedly became the #1 enemy of XRP. I don't even remember what he said at this point in time. It's a dinosaur coin, whatever. I don't remember. But he says, through the resulting public learning process, I had a chance to meet many OG devs, core community members, meme lords, and the team at Ripple itself. And I came to understand the uniqueness of XRP as an asset and as a community. Remember, community is just as important as anything. Technology, there's always going to be a faster blockchain, more features. The community, though, you can't replace. You can't just build that overnight. That's here. It's lasting. It has power. It has major power. That's where our power comes again in the Zhao DAO as a community together. I don't think most people understand how powerful we really are. And he says, it was a pleasure to announce we are building a bridge to Solana with deep day one liquidity for XRP. Again, bring your idle asset over to the Solana blockchain and use it, put it in motion, earn a yield. And whether you're going to partake in this kind of stuff or not, this is just going to build demand and use case for the XRP token, whether it's Flare, Solana, EVM sidechain. The more of these types of things that happen, the better it'll be for the token. Now, beyond that, we see here from this Ripple dev here from Jay. He's from a dev on Ripple X. He says, for years, Joel Katz has talked about building towards a multi-chain future. So this links into what they're talking about with Solana. It's not just great for the Solana chain. You'll see why. And since I've joined Ripple X, I've had many conversations with him aligning on this future in depth. We see this every day as users choose different networks for different purposes. I've always said, different tools for different jobs. It's simple as that. No blockchain is great as everything, but certain blockchains have core utility, and that's what you're going to build the future on. And as developers build where the tools and communities best support those use cases. Now, a robust mainnet such as XRP Ledger remains essential and frankly is non-negotiable, so you have to have that. But expanding into additional environments when done carefully and with the right safeguards meets users and developers where they already are. And this is the important key here. Let me scroll down here. This is what it's all about. Interoperability works both ways. So if XRP is flowing over via this bridge to Solana, the value is going to come from Solana back to the XRP ledger. It's just the way it'll work naturally. And long-term, again, I've said before, even bigger than payments. Payments are massive. The biggest thing for the XRP ledger is going to be this hub of trading, whether it's fiat currencies, precious metals, stocks, bonds, other crypto assets. They're all going to flow onto this ledger, trade on the DEX, trade on the AMMs, and it's just going to be this connector hub of value globally, and that's probably the single biggest thing for the XRP ledger, and that's the original vision, really, that you could throw any type of value in here and use it. And XRP is the base currency, and It creates a lot of volume and trade across assets into XRP. This is the future. It's about multi-chain, multi-asset, and it always has been from day one. Remember, sign up for the ZaoDAO, link down below, pinned comment, and in the description, $10 lifetime membership. Take part in the future of the XRP ledger. Let me know what you think down below. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.